It is a innate nature for me. So we are just investigating it, exploring it. So daily we are getting assignment, and these assignments are helping us to investigate the meaning of happiness, the happiness for us. So let's start with assignment. So as I said, assignments are very simple, but they are a great help to investigate happiness. So as per the assignment, let me read. Try to notice if you are uncomfortable within or not. Not only when you are by yourself, but even when in the midst of and engaged in activities. What makes you happy? Observe at different moments in the day. In addition, observe how often you are trying to get happiness from outside, from favorable sensation or favorable feelings from others. Check if this is in line with your natural acceptance all the day, at the end of the day. Note down your observation and what you could conclude from this. So let's start with the assignment. And this assignment will help us to be aware, where we are. So we have Sri Lekha ji with us.
नमस्ते भैया।
Namaste Didi.
भैया now I'm joining this morning session from last 2 years. So sensation means eating food and the clothes, and they are minimized. But I'm able to observe that when I'm doing the creative thing, that may be something reading or doing something new in my life, means I have not done it and I'm doing it. I'm learning that things and executing it in my life. So it is making me more happy. And in that case, I can observe that I'm able to maintain the I'm in a harmony and I'm doing all the work, means previously whatever household work is there, or suppose some extra work is coming, I was getting upset that why it is given, but now I'm not having that feeling and I'm doing it with happiness. Okay, let's do it. Let's try it. What is it? And it is making me more comfortable. So this is my observation about the what is happiness. So this is my pattern from childhood, that I want to learn something, and if I'm learning something and doing that part, it is making me in harmony. But suppose I'm not in that process and I'm not creative, I'm lazy, so it is making me uncomfortable. So uh, I'm trying to maintain my harmony. I'm that I will be always engaged in the some activities. So this was my observation, and one day I thought that if I'm not doing anything, I'm sitting and not doing any creative work, just observing, that so many thoughts are coming in mind, and again I get disturbed and I'm engaging myself. So I think it is not a harmony in me. Please guide me, Bhaiya.
जी दीदी. So it is good that you are able to sense when you are in harmony and when you are not in harmony.
Hmm.
Mm. So actually, when we are engaged outside, you know, in
Hmm.
some activities, so when we are engaged outside, so generally we are not aware of our inside.
Yes.
Uh, So inside somehow we are uncomfortable. That's why we want to engage ourselves outside. And that's why many people are not able to sit alone with their gadgets, without their gadgets, mobiles,
Hmm.
etc. Because whenever they are not engaged outside, their focus shift to inside and inside inner thought, feeling. And if these thoughts are contradictory, then they again engage themselves outside. So this happens normally. So people who are not able to sit without any gadget, they engage themselves outside. Right. So it is good that you are able to see it without any activity gadget. If you sit, you feel uncomfortable. So it is good, Didi. Yeah. But now inside also we are uncomfortable because we want to manage our thought as per our preconditioning.
Hmm.
It makes more uncomfortable.
Hmm.
So we are not engaged outside, so we try to engage inside. And inside, we are struggling with our thought. We are questioning our
Hmm.
present state. We are trying
Hmm.
to find someone because of whom I am at this state. So many things we start doing inside. So that makes us also uncomfortable.
Hmm.
So either we are uncomfortable inside and outside also. We are uncomfortable. That's why we keep changing activities, time, activities, person, etc.
Hmm.
So if you see happiness, so happiness is a state of harmony. And to be in a state of harmony, we need not to make extra effort. We need to observe only.
Hmm.
Hmm. Basically, we are struggling to ensure state of harmony.
Okay.
And to
Hmm.
be in a state of harmony, you need not to struggle. We need to observe
Hmm.
only. So this struggle makes inside uncomfortable. Activity makes outside uncomfortable
Hmm.
because it may divert your attention for some time, but with that time you will change your activity also. So we need to just check
Hmm.
how long I am with my natural acceptance. We need to check whatever thoughts are going on, feelings are going on in me. Is it my natural acceptance or not?
Hmm.
So we need to check only, not struggle with the present thought, not to fight with present thought.
Hmm.
So just check and just ask and evaluate it.
Yes, Bhaiya. Yes. Yes, भैया.
right?
Hmm.
So this fighting, struggling, this create problem,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
जी.
So
Yes.
natural acceptance is the key point.
Hmm. Hmm.
So suppose there is a darkness, dark outside.
Hmm.
Now, if I struggle with dark, why there is a dark? Uh, It
Hmm.
should not be there. If we are doing that like this, it will make us more uncomfortable. So
Yes.
what is the way? Way is to focus on the light.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Even a single light will remove all darkness.
Yes.
Now we are doing same thing with our state of being. We are fighting with thoughts and feelings. We need just to check what is my natural acceptance. So in the light of natural acceptance, all thoughts and feelings will be evaluated naturally. Right, Didi?
Yes, भैया. Yes, भैया. Very clear now. Uh, Thank you, Veda. I will do this exercise today. Yes, I will observe myself.
जी
Okay, thank you.
ओके दीदी नमस्ते.
Namaste.
So we have Ashok Kumar ji with us. नमस्ते भैया.
Namaste, Vaya, and Namaste all the other co-assessors. Sir,
जी
whole day I worked happily
very
without
nice.
referring for a single moment that I have to do it or not. Mean it was from the inside. I did not sit for 1 hour or 1 minute even to think over these. Okay, what is natural acceptance, what is naturally accepted to me, but was very much engaged in all the activities without taking my attention to it. Is this effortlessness is also natural acceptance, or I am in a state of harmony or not? I am more engaged in the activities that is the state, or it is the effortlessness, not referring every time, or is it needed to sit 1 hour and then think what I am doing and my thoughts, and or it is a continuous process in which it is naturally going in a flow, and I am working all the activities happily. What is my state?
जी भैया.
भैया इतना
So
ही sufficient
जी
है.
जी जी right भैया. So again भैया it is good that है ना we have started observing ourselves. This is very important. है ना we are observing our activities, we are investigating it. This is very important. And regarding your na, day you're sharing, so wherever we are engaged, we can see our engagement outside and we can see our state inside. Both we can see.
Yeah.
So whenever you are engaged outside, you keep checking within you. Am I in a state of harmony? What feeling, thoughts are going on in me at this time? Is it naturally acceptable to me?
Yes.
Is it in line with my natural acceptance? This we can ask Bhaiya.
Okay. Mean we have to take a pause and come to ourselves, focus on ourselves, and then if we are finding that we are in a harmonious state, then it is okay.
So, for example, you are sitting with four people in your office. They
Yes,
are
yeah.
talking with each other. They are talking about family, function, etc. And you are feeling happy. You think that I am happy. So you are engaged outside in the conversation. This is one part. But you can ask yourself also, am I in harmony? The feeling I have at this moment, is it naturally acceptable to me? So
Yes,
harmony we need to investigate. And sometimes we slip into excitement.
yes,
So there is a difference between happiness and excitement.
yes. The temporary joy and the continuous happiness are different.
G. So sometimes we slip into excitement. So that we need to check whether I am in harmony or in excited state.
Okay,
Suppose today our family members you know, are following me. Whatever I am saying, they are just following it. And I am feeling comfortable. So this is because of a state of harmony within me, or this is because of excitement that today they are doing as I am asking them. So how
right,
we will check whether I am in harmony or not? The moment environment change, you know, the
yes,
moment they are not following me, what is happening in me, that I need to check.
right. We
So if there is a gap, if there is a complaint in me, it means I am not in harmony. It is because of some external environment. So I am feeling comfortable because of some external environment.
right.
Right?
We
Yeah. So that we need to check. So there are in a few days when people do as we expect,
yes.
and I am feeling comfortable. It doesn't mean that I am in harmony. We need to check whether I am in harmony or not.
Okay.
So I am not saying that you are not in harmony, but keep investigating it.
Thank you.
So today again, tomorrow you were feeling happy. Today again you check if you are not getting the environment as you got yesterday. Now what is your state?
Yes.
So keep tracking it, bhaiya. Just check it.
Thank you. We
जी जी नमस्ते भैया. So we have Ganesh ji with us. नमस्ते भैया. Ganesh भैया, don't you have mic?
Namaste.
जी
Namaste.
जी
Now I received.
जी जी
Namaste. Am I audible?
जी भैया.
Ji. Namaste to all. So actually, my question was just we were discussing. It was similar to that. I was thinking about natural acceptance. That whenever someone will ask me that do I want to be angry, so my answer would be no. When I referring to my natural acceptance. If I want to be happy, yes, I want to be happy. There is another question. But if somebody asks me that whether, suppose, in case of political party, for example, that if A is good or B is good, so at that time, whatever the answer I will be giving, that will be that will give me the that will say that means whatever the answer I give, at that time I will be in harmony because uh, I have decided that suppose B uh, party is good. So how we can means Actually, it is my bias or my assumption or preconditioning. But how I can define or distinguish between the natural acceptance and the assumption? This is my question. Because one day I asked me, I was discussing about my friend related to natural acceptance, and we were talking about that about drinking liquor. So he said that it is naturally acceptable to me because it is good for me. I knew that it is the assumption that he has, but how to distinguish between the natural acceptance and the assumption? जी भैया.
जी. See, there are two terms. One is natural acceptance, another is acceptance.
जी.
So acceptance may change with time, but natural acceptance doesn't change with time.
जी.
For example, when we were in school, so we may have accepted many things. Our games were different, our way of expression were different because of the influence of our environment. Now in office, it might possible that I have accepted different things than we accepted in school. So our acceptance has been changed with time, with environment. Maybe today we may ask school children, don't do this. It is not right. But it is quite possible that I was doing the same thing in school time today, for which I am saying wrong, because I have accepted that in my environment due to influence of my environment. Now today in office, I have accepted another thing. Suppose I go to foreign for some work, maybe in influence of their environment, I may accept some other thing. So our acceptance will change with place, with time, with environment, but our natural acceptance will not change. So for example, suppose there are four family members, yeah, and if you ask them what will you eat, so they may order different dishes. Four people, four different dish. Or you ask them what would you like to be dressed, what dress you like. They may tell different dresses. So a student may choose dress according to his school environment. Father may choose dress according to his office environment. Mother may choose her dress according to, you know, her neighbor or office environment. So this acceptance of dress, acceptance of food will vary as per their environment because they are influenced with their environment. But if you ask them what is naturally acceptable to you to protect your body or to damage your body, so everyone will say protect the body. You ask the four people what kind of food would you like to eat, food that nurture your body or damage your body, answer will be same, nurturing the body. So natural acceptance is same, but acceptance is varying. So today I may accept one thing, and I may think it is good, but after a few years I may accept another thing contradictory to the previous thing. So this acceptance changes with time, but natural acceptance remains same. So how will I differentiate between natural acceptance and assumption? So natural acceptance is same for everyone. It is same for me, same for you, same for everyone. Assumptions will vary. So what assumptions I have assume true, another may not assume it true. For another person, assumptions, maybe another assumption will work. So assumptions cannot be universalized. And this is the problem also. Suppose in family, when people get married, the girls comes from different environment, from different with different assumptions, with different acceptance. Boy come from different environment, different assumptions. Now, if both are trying to live on the basis of assumptions, these assumptions will conflict with each other. But if you take natural acceptance as a reference, it will not conflict. So we can live harmony, keeping natural acceptance at the center, not assumptions at the center. So assumptions will vary person to person, time to time. It will change with time, but natural acceptance will not.
जी जी भाई
जी भाई, is
जी
it
it, yes
okay
yes
भैया
yes
or anything
yes
else?
no it's very much clear and as a very oftenly it happens with us also means sometimes we think that we are at harmony with the natural acceptance but actually it might be a assumption also so we have to evaluate our feelings very carefully or deeply जी भाई
जी.
जी जी
Another
thank you
thing about natural acceptance is
जी
when you will ask question what to do, this answer will be addressed with natural acceptance. If you ask how to do, it will not be addressed with natural acceptance. For example,
okay.
I want to do we want to nurture our body? If you ask this question, we all will get the answer. But if you ask how to nurture my body with rice, with wheat, with cold drink, now this how to will not be addressed with natural acceptance.
जी
So what
जी
to do is the domain of natural acceptance. How to do, we need to learn it.
जी 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 भाई जी clear clear thank you
जी, नमस्ते भैया.
जी नमस्ते
So we have Omat Kumar Sen ji. नमस्ते भैया. भैया, you can unmute yourself. Okay. Okay. So maybe due to some issues, Bhaiya is not able to unmute himself. So let me revise before another hand raised. So this assignment is very important. In fact, we can take print out of this assignment. We can stick it into wall in the wall of at at the wall of our house or office, and we keep practicing it. So it is very important to observe our activity, whatever activities we are doing, is it aligned with my natural acceptance? We need to be aware how often we are trying to get happiness from outside. In outside, there are two possibilities. Outside, some favorable sensation through the body, or outside from favorable feelings from another individual. So that we need to be aware only. And with awareness, only with awareness, many sanskars will be sorted out. So we need to be aware of all the time, whether we are trying to get happiness from outside, some sensation or some feeling. So whenever anyone appreciate you and you are feeling comfortable, just be aware that I am feeling happy because that person is appreciating me. This awareness is required when you are taking food or anything that you like. So we need to be aware that time that I am feeling good because I am taking this food. Right. Suppose someone is criticizing you and you are feeling uncomfortable. Just be aware that I am feeling uncomfortable because I am being criticized. So observe all these things in day-to-day life as much as I can observe and note down it in your notebook. So preparing notebook is also important. When we write something, we summarized our activity. So noting down it is very important. So just be aware all the day. So just notice when you are comfortable, when you are not comfortable. You are doing activities, you just notice it. I am comfortable or uncomfortable. Just note down what makes you happy. Just note down. So when you say something to your wife, to your husband, and he follows, and you are feeling comfortable, just note down. I am feeling comfortable because my wife or husband are following me. My son is following me. When you are uncomfortable, just note it down. All right. So this awareness of our daily activities are very important. And while awareness, just keep asking yourself, is it in line with my natural acceptance? So suppose when you are returning to your home from office and you are at the door of your home, you are knocking the door, ringing the bell, and there is a delay from your family member to open the door. Now just observe yourself. Am I happy, unhappy, feeling comfortable, uncomfortable? And note it down in evening that I was uncomfortable when door was not opened timely. So this awareness is very important. Right. So let's move towards next slide. Then I will come back to Poonam ji and Rekha ji.
Bhaiya, there is a question in the chat box from
Ji,
Poonam ji. So, she has
okay,
asked,
bhai.
what is the difference between calmness and harmony? So, if you can reflect on it.
What is difference between calmness and harmony?
जी बहन जी.
Yes. So harmony is our natural state. Right? So harmony is at natural state where we all want to be every moment. Calmness, when my thoughts are aligned with my innateness, with my natural acceptance, then we feel calmness at the level of thought. So no contradictory thoughts are going on in me. So this is calmness. No contradiction in me. This is calmness. Right. So if there is a contradiction in thoughts, then we will not feel calmness. So for example, one side, I want to be recognized as a good person. This thought is going on in me. this desire is going on in me. Another side, I want that everyone should follow me without any questioning. Another side, I want my domination everywhere. So one side, my natural acceptance is people should accept me as a good person. Another side, I want to dominate. So this contradictory thoughts will disturb my calmness. So many thoughts we have conflicting thoughts, conflicting desires. It disturbs our calmness. And harmony is the state where we want to be forever. We want to come out of this disturbance and we want to reach to the state of harmony. Harmony is something that is innate in us. So my innateness is harmony. What I have created in me, it may disturb my calmness. So when my thoughts are aligned with my innateness, it will ensure calmness at the level of thought. जी भैया. Is it okay भैया?
जी
जी. So let me allow to move to next slide. Then I will come back to Rekha ji. So we discussed happiness as a state of harmony, to be in a state of harmony. Right. And happiness to be forced to be in a state of contradiction. So this we need to check each time. Am I happy because I am in a state of harmony, or am I happy because of some external environment? So what is the problem if I am happy with external environment? So issue is only that external environment will not continue with you. So that environment will change. And the moment it will change, we may feel gap inside us. So environment may change with time. So that will not ensure my happiness and continuity. So this is the issue. If my happiness is because of external influence. So now we can discuss sources of happiness. What are the sources of happiness? So three possible sources could be there: right understanding, right feeling, and sensation. So let's discuss it one by one. So start from the number 3, sensation, physical facility through body. So we may feel happy with senses: sound, touch, form, taste, smell. So whenever there is a sound that I like, I may feel comfortable. Whenever we found tasty thing that I like, we may feel comfortable. So whenever there is a sound that I don't like, I may feel uncomfortable. Suppose in home, we like old kind of music, but our son like this modern music. Now, when we play this old music, my son may feel uncomfortable because that sound is not according to his taste. When he plays that modern music, I may feel uncomfortable because I don't like this kind of sound. So with sensation, I may feel comfortable for temporary, but it may not be long lasting. It will be for few moments, you know, for short time. And with sensation, there is a definite, there is no definiteness. There is no completion point. Continuity is not possible. So for example, whenever we take sweet, for example, rasgulla, so initially it looks very tasty and necessary. So when you take one, you will feel very necessary and tasty. When you take two, three, four, it is still tasty but may be unnecessary because your stomach is full. But if you take more, 20, 15, at one point it will look tasteless. So it will be unnecessary and tasteless. And if someone put a gun and says, this all rasgullas you will eat, now it will be intolerable for you. So with sensation, with happiness that we get from through body, through sensation, it leads to the state of intolerable. So it cannot continue. So continuity is not possible. No completion point we can reach through the sensation. So this is the issue with sensation. Sensation are not capable to continue our happiness. Because if you see the body, cells are regenerating. Blood changes, cells changes in our body. So we cannot continue the taste that we are trying to get sensation. So this is the one source, and that is also very prevalent. People are trying to get happiness with this. So when we try to get happiness from sensation, it may leads to intolerable. There is no completion point. But don't accept it. Don't accept it. Don't think logically that yes, it is true. Try to be happy with some sensation and see whether it is true for you or not. So you take any sensation, try to be happy with that and investigate it. Is continuity possible or not? So you just try it. Don't accept it as it is. Right? So verification is important. So you take tea and you verify. I will verify whether this tea can continue my happiness or not. So you take one cup of tea, then second, then third, then fourth, and see what happens. And you take any sweets, take one, take two, take three, and observe what is happening. So we need to observe what is happening. If it is intolerable for you, and after some time or the next day, you again taking the same sweet, then you ask yourself, yesterday it could not continue my happiness. Is today it will continue my happiness? Will today continue my happiness? So just investigate, just check it whether these lines are true for me or not. These lines are working for me or not. So we can check it, right? So let's take one sharing from Rekha ji, then I will come back to this slide. जी नमस्ते दीदी. रेखा दीदी. Okay. Okay, she is not able to unmute. Okay, so we continue. So this is one possible source of happiness, and that people are trying, but we need to check it. Check with any one sensation. Second possible source is feelings from others. So when we are being recognized, when we are being appreciated by others, we may feel comfortable when people appreciate me, when we get some prize, some award, degree, people appreciate us. Now we need to check this appreciation can continue my happiness or not. So just check it, verify it, investigate it, whether it is happening or not. So if you are being appreciated by a few persons, now check it whether it can continue your happiness or not. Now what happens when people do not appreciate you? What happens they criticize you? And what happens when they appreciate you? How long you can be happy with that appreciation? And just observe whether it can continue my happiness or not. So these are sources of temporary excitement. So this may give excitement for some moment, but can our happiness be continue with these sources? That we need to check. So let's take one sharing from Poonam ji. Namaste Didi. Poonam ji.
हेलो नमस्ते दीदी
जी दीदी नमस्ते.
भैया my sharing was that when I observe myself, whenever I sit and observe that I am doing something uh, unnatural, which is unaccepted to my natural acceptance, भैया I feel uncomfortable within me that why am I doing this? It is not continue. It is not having its continuity in my life. Why am I doing this? And by this questioning, bhaiya, I feel very uncomfortable within me. And I just, if I'm eating, if I'm having dinner with my family, I'm eating. So I feel that I should not eat that. It is just, it is not nurturing my body, it's damaging my body. Bhaiya, what to do in that situation? After means I feel a type of guilt that I am trying to seek that happiness from external resources, or I am trying to seeking the happiness from others, depending on others. Means in that situation, we have what to do. Means I have to be neutral, or I have to respond to my body or my mind something.
जी. So rather than feeling guilt, no, we can commit ourselves. So today, no, we have taken more than required. So somehow my body is damaged. Now next time I will decide how much is required to nurture my body. So suppose, today I have taken more sweets and it damaged my body. And now with awareness, I have recognized it. So next time I will be aware that only this food can nurture my body, or only this much amount, can nurture my body. So how much is required to nurture my body? That we can learn from today. So next time you just be aware how much is required to nurture the body.
Yeah, how can I decide it that it is the food it can nurture my body? Means how can I decide my hunger or my cravings?
You keep focusing on your body while eating. So when you are eating, you keep your focus, what is the state of your hunger. The problem happens when our focus shift outside. So when we are eating and talking to others. So when talking to others, we are not able to sense how much is required. We are eating but just watching TV. Now I will not be able to assess how much is required. So you eat, comfortably, and keep your focus on your hunger. Is it fulfilled or not? So you will get signal, yes, it is fulfilled. But if you are involved parallelly anywhere else, then signal may be coming, but you are involved anywhere else. That's why you are not able to receive it. So one point is this. Second point may be, now with this food, I am trying to get happy. That's why I am taking an extra quantity because of some taste, because of some smell. This taste has dominated me. So I am not able to decide the right quantity for nurturing my body. So in that case also be aware. Am I trying to get happiness from this taste, or happiness is my innate nature? So that with that awareness, we will be able to see. We will be able to decide now it is enough, and happiness I can ensure within me. It is cannot be ensured with taste. Third point, when you take food and you feel tasty, observe this taste, how long it remains in you. Then take another, then observe. So eat with awareness. Basically, we don't eat with awareness. When we eat, we do many parallel things. That's why we are not able to sense how much is required. So you can practice this today. Eat with awareness. And while eating, just ask yourself, am I trying to get happiness from this food, or am I trying to nurture my body?
But yeah,
So
maximum time I got the answer is I am trying to get happiness from that food only.
unhappiness,
I am trying to get happiness from that food only.
yes. So you are aware of this. Now you ask next question. Can it continue?
Now I can't continue.
So can't continue it. Then you ask yourself, how I can continue my happiness? Where should I focus? On this food or on my natural acceptance? So one thing you are clear that this cannot continue your happiness. But one thing we need to be clear, where, how can it continue? So we need to be aware of our natural acceptance.
Mhm.
So one part is okay. Many people even are not able to ask this question, whether food is continue their happiness or not. At least you are one step ahead, that you are able to see that food cannot continue your happiness. Now we need to uplift one step more. How can it continue? What is the source of
Yeah,
continuous happiness?
happens with me, Bhaiya, that on the level of information, I know that yeah, it is not good for me. But simultaneously, I am eating that food and I'm thinking that it is not good for me. Means it is something awkward situation I make for myself.
Yes, Didi. So at the level of information, we all have. But issue is when we are eating, we are not focusing on our natural acceptance. So that practice is required. So we all have many informations. But when we start eating, we indulge with taste. And somehow we want to continue our happiness with this taste only. So what is required next time when you will eat food? So take it with full awareness. Take one bite, chew it, let it go. Whatever taste is coming, be aware of this taste and just ask yourself, will it continue? What is my natural acceptance? How can I continue my happiness? But what happens generally when we take one, immediately we take another. We think many other things parallelly. Either we are involved outside or we are indulged with our thoughts. That's why we don't take food with awareness. So next time you just try it, decide one time, take food, and you keep whole focus with full awareness while you take food and see what happens.
जी भैया, thank you so much. I will observe
जी
definitely.
जी जी. Okay, Didi, namaste. So it's time for Hindi session also. So thank you everyone.